Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Dylan, and in this one we're taking a look at a very common 11+ style question for verbal reasoning, and it is synonyms. Now here it is, an example question. Let me read the instructions to you. In this question, there are two groups of words marked inside the brackets. Find two words, one from each group, that are the closest in meaning to each other. Now you'll notice the word synonym isn't actually in that instruction, but it is describing what synonyms are, most closely related words in terms of their meaning. So here's the example: young, start, old in one bracket, up, elderly, and small in the other bracket. And I just want you to think now, which two words are closest in meaning? Now, don't get a little bit distracted and thinking, oh, well, there's two words I can see straight away in the first bracket. No, we have to take one word from this set and we have to take one word from that set. That's the first and most important thing. Next up, we should be thinking of working systematically. That means working with a system in mind so we don't miss any different combinations of words. So we'll start off with the first one here, young, and we need to see, do any of the other words in the separate group and the other bracket mean the same thing? Up, no. Elderly, no. That's actually the opposite. Small. Well, if you're young, you might be small, but they don't mean the same thing. So actually we can get rid of young. It's not going to be A. Next one, start. Okay, working systematically, let's check each one. Start, up. Well, the words start up kind of go together, but they don't mean the same thing. Start and elderly, nope. And start and small, no. So again, we can get rid of start. And actually, through being systematic, we know the answer is going to be C. Let's just make sure and find what the corresponding letter will be. So old, which one of these words here mean old? You might already have it in your head. Is it up? No. Is it elderly? Yes, they are synonyms of each other. So the answer to this question is CY, and there is the confirmation. C is old, Y is elderly. They are closest in meaning. Now, in that example there that I just went through, you probably recognized quite a few different traps that I was saying as I went through, right? Oh no, actually, those just kind of go together sometimes, or are they really synonyms? The questions I've picked now for you to have a go at in this video kind of lend themselves to really explicitly explaining what those tricks are. So let's just start with this one here. I want you to find the two words that are synonyms, closest in meaning to each other. Have a go. Okay, so taking a look at the options we've got here, being systematic again, you start with storm, and we're thinking, okay, storm, is there any word on the right that means the same thing? Thunder. And this is one of the first things I wanted to talk to you about. Just because words often go together, it does not mean that they mean the same thing. They're not synonyms. Is there often thunder in a storm? Are these words often used together? All the answer to those questions are yes. But do they mean the same thing? No. Same for rain. Same for breeze. Do you get these different descriptions of different types of weather when you're talking about storms? Yes. But are they synonyms? Are they closely related? Do they mean the same thing? No. The answer to this question is C, wind, and Z, breeze. They mean the same thing. They mean the same thing. Now, do they mean exactly the same thing? You could argue not. One is more specific. A breeze is a type of wind. It's a much lighter wind. Sure. But at the end of the day, they are definitely the closest in meaning. And you're always going to have different levels when it comes to synonyms. The answer here is C and Z. And we can move on to this thing I wanted to talk to you about very quickly, is our prep resources. On our website, we have made hundreds of lessons. So if your child finds these videos helpful and useful, you can go to our website now, you can scan that QR code, or you can get the link in the description to sign up and try some for absolutely nothing. It's free. Video walkthrough lessons for English, maths, verbal reasoning, and non-verbal reasoning. You get homeworks for every single lesson, like you can see here. This is where these questions have been taken from, an old version of a homework we made. And even a video walkthrough where we explain every single question to the on the homework rather, so that your child can really get an understanding of where they went right and what they need to work on still. What I'll do as well, in the pinned comments down below, I will put a 20% off discount code exclusive for you guys watching on YouTube. So try it now. It's completely free. If you like this YouTube channel, you will love these prep resources. We put a lot of time into them and they'll be really helpful. Years 4, 5, and 6 all available. But let's get back to this question type now. What are the pair of synonyms here? Can you find them Off you go. Okay, so thinking about what I said, working in a system is obviously going to be really important. Take. If you take something, do you put it somewhere? Do you give it to someone? Do you own it? Well, can you take something and then own it? Maybe. But do they mean the exact same thing? No. So we get rid of A. We get rid of take. Secure. Secure something in place. Well, if you secure something in place, could you put it down? Yeah, but again, these are separate things. They don't mean the same thing. To secure something, to give it? No. To secure something, to own it? Again, no. You can secure something down. It doesn't mean you own it. I don't think these are very close. Now, this is another point I wanted to make. You can make those links sometimes, I think. Can it kind of mean that? I mean, yeah, can they kind of mean the same thing? I mean, in some circumstances, maybe. No, remember, the question said most alike. So we have to find the closest and strongest bond. And here the answer is to place something and to put it. When you place something down, you put something down. That is the best option here. So you can see again, sometimes you have to really think to yourself, what is the best fit? Not try and make it happen. If you keep checking, often you'll get to something and go, okay, look, yeah, this is pretty obvious. This is a strong, strong link we've got here. And something else to consider is place. Here it's being used as a verb. To put something down as a verb, to place something down as a verb. You might have been thinking of place as like a noun, like a place you go to. If you were thinking of that meaning, you would have found this question really tricky as well. Here's another question typed in now, and this is all about vocabulary level. So see if you can find the synonyms here. Okay, so we've got gigantic, microscopic, tiny, blunt, colossal, and zoom. You won't be able to answer this question with pure confidence straight away unless you know what these words mean. So if you do know what these words mean, it's okay. You're going to go straight in and take a look. I mean, colossal means really big, gigantic means really big. So the answer is AY. They both are synonyms for big. They both mean the same thing. But again, if you're looking at this and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not quite sure what these words mean, you're going to have to do a best guess. What do you think gigantic might mean? What words are linked to gigantic? I think of the word giant quite similar. That makes me think big. So you can start making those links between words and even have a best guess. So the answer here was AY. Really important part of this verbal reasoning question synonyms is you have really good word meaning and vocabulary understanding as well. So let's have another one here. This one is all about what the actual word means itself and how sometimes, like we mentioned earlier with place, words can have multiple meanings. Have a go. I'm going to start this by asking you, out of any of the 6 words you see here, can you think of one that has multiple meanings? So you see any there? I can see a few. I can argue that, okay, this word means that, this word could mean that. The really obvious one to me is train. Okay. When I think of train, I think of the actual mode of transport, the train. But also, that would be a noun. We see a lot of differences here between the nouns and the verbs. To train someone, to teach them how to do something. What did I just say? You find yourself answering these questions before you've even thought about answering the question. To train someone is to kind of teach them how to do something. Right. So the answer to this question is train and teach. They mean the same thing. They are synonyms. To train someone up, to teach someone about something. The answer is AY. If in your brain you're stuck thinking about the first thing you think of when you read a word, you're going to miss these homophones here. Train and train. Different meanings, but the same way of saying the word. So that's something, honestly, that you really need to look out for when it comes to these question types. But if we just recap what we've gone over so far, being systematic, checking for those homophones, making sure not just words that are associated with each other, but words that actually truly mean the same thing. And there's one other thing just to keep your eye out, is sometimes it will do antonyms, opposites, words that are the opposite of each other. And because that's a different question type, sometimes you can get trapped into thinking, oh yeah, it's those two. No, read the question really carefully. These are synonym questions, which means I have a couple for you to do now. In the comments below, can you answer these 2 questions? Subscribe to Top Dog Tutoring. Huge shout out, by the way, to our members. We've launched membership recently. They got early access to this video. So if you want early access to this video as well, join our membership, and any video in the future you will get before anyone else. Thank you so much for supporting us. It means so much to us and what we've been doing for you guys. We've done hundreds of videos and there are hundreds of more remaining. I'll catch you next time.